Is your baby struggling to crawl and you're starting to wonder if something's wrong? Maybe they grunt. Maybe they just lay there and stare at the ceiling. First of all, take a breath. You're not alone. Hi, I'm Cherrick Gordon, a pediatric physical therapist, and I believe that the moment I lay my hands on a baby, something shifts. Not just in their muscles, but in their brains. Movement builds minds. And today I'm talking about a powerful movement milestone, crawling. Why some babies don't crawl, and what you can do to help push through this hurdle. The first thing I want you to keep in mind is this. All babies don't crawl at the same time, and that's okay. Some start crawling at 6 months, others at 9 months. Some skip crawling altogether and go straight to standing. But if your baby wants to move and seems frustrated, that tells us that your body is ready to try. They just need a little bit of help getting stronger. So what can you do to help your baby? Let's start off with what crawling requires. In order for your baby to crawl, your baby needs a couple of things. Core strength, arm and shoulder stability, hip flexibility, balance, and a whole lot of grit. If any of those systems are weak, crawling can feel impossible. That's why it's not just about waiting, it's about helping your baby build up what they need so that they can push through the struggle. Here are some signs that your baby needs a little bit of help and what you can do to support your baby. 1. They cry every time they're on their tummy. They don't push up on their arms. 3. They roll only to one side, or they just lie flat and make no attempt to move. If any of those things sounds familiar, don't worry. We're about to walk through some hands-on techniques that you can use to help your baby. Here are the techniques to help your baby crawl. 1. Daily tummy time. With you involved. I'm emphasizing that, with you involved. Not just placing them down on the ground. You get down on the ground, eye to eye with them. Make eye contact. Lay face to face. Make tummy time feel with love, not a chore. Even 5 focused minutes a few times a day will build strength. The tummy time pivot. Here's a great move that will help your baby learn to rotate and to reach. Put your baby on their tummy with a toy a little bit off to one side and encourage your baby to shift their weight while reaching for the toy. You can gently press down on the opposite hip to cue the weight shift, and you're showing their body how to pivot on their tummy towards one side. And then you want to repeat and make sure you do the same thing to the opposite side. This will teach your baby how to move diagonally, which is a key component of crawling. They'll also start discovering, hey, wait, I can twist and I can reach, and that's a huge confidence builder. The third exercise is to push off through their legs. Now, this is where the parent will help the baby to push their feet to move forward. This is how you do it. Place your baby on their tummy, then gently bend their knees so that their legs are out to the sides of their body. Bring their knees up to the side, bend it a little bit, and put them in a little mini crawl position. Put your hands under their feet, and then put a toy out where they can reach forward for the toy, and they can use your hands to push off of with their legs. This gives them momentum and teaches them that a little bit of effort creates motion. You see the look on their face when they're like, whoa, I moved for the first time. Over time, they'll start generating that power on their own. Exercise number 4, hip rocking. If your baby can get on their hands and knees and get in a hands and knees position, place your hands gently on their hips and just rock them front to back. This will have to improve weight shifting, balance, and core engagement. It's the final rehearsal before the performance. Practice before progress. Now, keep in mind, number 5, motivation matters. If you place a favorite toy or even your smiling face just a bit ahead of your baby, just enough to encourage them to work for it. The goal isn't to frustrate them. It's to show them that effort leads to reward. Number 6, hug breaks and compassion moments. Sometimes your baby will cry. Sometimes they'll flop and they'll give up. Sometimes they'll just drop that head and take a break. And that's okay. That's part of the struggle. Recognize when your baby has worked hard and need a break. Pick them up, cuddle them, tell them, you're strong, you're doing great, we'll try again. Comfort, it's not spoiling, it's fuel. Fuel for courage, fuel for determination. Now, let's talk about part 5. We don't want to miss that. When to seek help. So when should you reach out for support? If your baby is 9 months or older and they're not moving at all, if they're overly stiff or floppy, if they use only one side of their body, in those cases, a pediatric PT can help you identify what's going on and help you to build a customized plan specifically for your baby. You don't have to figure it out alone. I've worked with babies who've struggled for months and then found their strength. All it took was the right moves, the right support, and a whole lot of love. Progress is possible. You don't want to shoot for perfection, you want to shoot for progress. Every time you show up for your baby, whether you're cueing a pivot, offering a push, or picking them up in tears, you're helping them to get stronger. Stronger in their body, stronger in their brain, stronger in their spirit. If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment below what milestone is your baby working on right now. Let's grow together. I'm Cherrick Gordon. Remember, movement builds minds. I'll see you in the next one.